In the tranquil village of Meiyo, where the scent of cherry blossoms lingered in the air and the soft hum of the river echoed through ancient trees, there lived a humble artist named Kirei. Her name, meaning beautiful, reflected the grace with which she embraced life. Kirei was known for her artistry, especially the intricate paintings that adorned the walls of Meiyo. Her works captured the essence of the village, the harmonious dance of nature, the resilience of its people, and the timeless beauty that whispered through the fabric of existence. Yet, despite her undeniable talent, Kirei harbored a secret struggle. Beneath the brushstrokes of perfection lay a relentless pursuit of flawlessness that burdened her creative spirit. Each stroke, each hue, carried the weight of an unattainable standard she imposed upon herself. One day, as the sun bathed Meiyo in a golden glow, a wise monk named Satori visited the village. His presence was like a ripple through still water, a gentle disturbance that carried the wisdom of ages. Kirei, curious about the monk's reputation for profound insights, sought an audience. She found Satori meditating by the riverbank, his eyes reflecting the serenity of the flowing water. "Great monk," Kirei began with a bow, "I am Kirei, the artist of Meiyo. Though my paintings adorn these walls, my heart carries a burden. I seek your guidance to free my spirit from the chains of perfection." Satori, opening his eyes, smiled at Kirei. "Dear artist, perfection is an illusion that binds the soul. Tell me, have you ever gazed upon a cherry blossom and found it lacking?" Kirei, taken aback by the simplicity of the question, replied, "No, for each blossom is a masterpiece in itself." Satori nodded knowingly. "So too is each brushstroke in your paintings, each imperfection a unique expression of your soul. The pursuit of perfection is like chasing the wind, you may feel its breeze, but it slips through your fingers. Embrace the imperfections, for they are the brushstrokes of life." The monk's words lingered in Kirei's thoughts like a melody. That evening, as she stood before her easel, she hesitated before the canvas. The weight of expectation loomed, but Satori's wisdom echoed in her heart. In that moment, Kirei let go. She dipped her brush into the palette, allowing colors to blend organically. The strokes became a dance, guided not by an elusive standard but by the rhythm of her own being. The resulting painting, though different from her previous works, held a raw beauty that transcended the boundaries of perfection. It spoke of authenticity, of embracing the ebb and flow of the creative process. News of Kirei's transformation spread through Meiyo like the fragrance of cherry blossoms in spring. Villagers, inspired by her courage, began to question their own pursuits of perfection, whether in work, relationships, or personal growth. Satori, witnessing the subtle revolution he had sparked, approached Kirei. "Your art has become a mirror, reflecting the truth that imperfections are the essence of beauty. Now, let your journey inspire others to release the need for perfection and find the freedom in embracing imperfections." Encouraged by the monk's words, Kirei decided to share her story with the village. Underneath the ancient cherry blossom tree, she stood before the gathered crowd. "Dear friends," she began, "I was imprisoned by the desire for perfection, a quest that left me weary and uninspired. But through the wisdom of Satori, I learned that imperfections are not blemishes, they are the fingerprints of the soul." As Kirei spoke, hearts opened like blossoms, and the realization that perfection was a cage resonated through the village. Meiyo, once burdened by unattainable standards, now embraced the beauty of imperfections with newfound freedom. The village transformed into a canvas where people allowed themselves to be painted by the unpredictable brushstrokes of life. Business owners discovered that perfection wasn't the key to success, it was the ability to adapt and grow. Relationships flourished as individuals accepted the quirks and idiosyncrasies that made each person unique. In the midst of this transformation, a young apprentice named Yori approached Kirei. "Master," he said, "I, too, have chased perfection in my woodworking. But now, inspired by your journey, I wish to create with a liberated spirit." Kirei, recognizing the opportunity to pay forward the wisdom she had received, took Yori under her wing. Together, they crafted pieces that celebrated the knots and grains of the wood, each creation telling a story of imperfection turned into art. As Meiyo thrived under the newfound ethos, Satori observed the village from a distance. His purpose fulfilled, he prepared to continue his journey, leaving behind a legacy of wisdom that would echo through the hills and valleys. In the quietude of Meiyo, where the river's melody blended with the whispers of wind, Kirei continued to paint. Her canvases were no longer constrained by the pursuit of an unattainable ideal. Instead, they became a testament to the beauty that emerged when one embraced the imperfect, the incomplete, and the transient. The village, once bound by the chains of perfection, now stood as a living masterpiece, its people understanding that life, like art, was a canvas where imperfections told a story far more captivating than any illusion of flawlessness. And so, in Meiyo, where the cherry blossoms bloomed with a newfound brilliance, the legacy of imperfection unfolded like petals in the wind. The pursuit of perfection had given way to the art of embracing the beauty woven into the fabric of every flaw, a timeless lesson that echoed through the hills and valleys, inspiring hearts to let go and find freedom in imperfection. In the weeks that followed the transformation of Meiyo, the village continued to blossom with newfound vitality. The air was infused with a spirit of liberation, as individuals embraced the wisdom of imperfection and allowed their lives to unfold organically. Kirei's art, now a symbol of the village's liberation from the chains of perfection, gained recognition beyond Meiyo. Travelers from distant lands visited, drawn by the tale of an artist who had discovered the beauty of imperfection. Kirei's gallery became a sanctuary where people sought not just art but a glimpse into the transformative power of letting go. One day, as Kirei stood before her latest creation, a portrait that captured the interplay of light and shadow, she sensed a familiar presence. Satori, the wise monk who had ignited the spark of change, reappeared in Meiyo. "Kirei," he said with a serene smile, "your art has become a beacon, guiding those in search of a deeper truth. The ripples of change you initiated are spreading far and wide. But remember, the journey is ongoing, and the river of life continues to flow." Inspired by Satori's words, Kirei decided to organize an event, an exhibition that would not only showcase her art but also invite people to share their stories of embracing imperfection. The response from the villagers was overwhelming, and Meiyo buzzed with anticipation. The day of the exhibition arrived, and the village square transformed into a celebration of authenticity. Paintings, sculptures, and crafts, each telling a unique story of imperfection, adorned the space. Villagers and visitors alike mingled, sharing their journeys of letting go and finding beauty in life's imperfections. Yori, the once perfectionist apprentice, presented a collection of wooden sculptures. Each piece bore the knots, cracks, and imperfections of the wood, transformed into expressions of resilience and character. His creations resonated with those who had struggled with their own self-imposed standards. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over Meiyo, Kirei took the stage. She spoke not just of her art but of the collective journey the village had undertaken. Her words echoed through the hearts of the audience, inspiring a ripple of introspection. In the crowd, Sakura, the troubled young woman whose journey had intertwined with Hikari's wisdom, stood beside Hikari himself. They had both traveled to Meiyo, drawn by the tales of transformation. The meeting of these two souls, each on their quest for enlightenment, was a testament to the interconnectedness of journeys. Hikari, with his characteristic wisdom, addressed the gathering. In the tapestry of life, imperfections are the threads that weave us together. Meiyo has shown us that the pursuit of perfection is a solitary endeavor, but the embrace of imperfection is a collective celebration. The night unfolded into a festival of shared stories, laughter, and a deep sense of connection. Travelers and villagers alike danced beneath the blossoming cherry trees, celebrating the beauty of imperfection that now defined Meiyo. As the festivities continued, Satori approached Kirei. "The river of life," he said, "flows not just through individual hearts but through the collective spirit of a community. Meiyo has learned a profound lesson, and now, it is time for me to continue my journey." With a gentle nod, Kirei expressed her gratitude. Meiyo had become a living testament to the transformative power of embracing imperfection, and the legacy of Satori's wisdom would forever be etched into the village's soul. In the days that followed, Meiyo became a pilgrimage site for those seeking the path of liberation from the burden of perfection. Kirei, now a guide for others on this transformative journey, continued to create art that spoke to the hearts of those who gazed upon it. The village, once defined by an unattainable standard, now thrived as a community where authenticity and imperfection were celebrated. The lessons of Meiyo echoed far and wide, carried by those who had witnessed the beauty that emerged when one let go of the need for perfection. And so, in the tranquil village of Meiyo, where the cherry blossoms whispered timeless truths, the legacy of imperfection unfolded with each passing season. The pursuit of perfection had given way to the art of embracing the beauty woven into the fabric of every flaw, a timeless lesson that echoed through the hills and valleys, inspiring hearts to let go and find freedom in imperfection. In the tranquil village of Meiyo, where the scent of cherry blossoms lingered in the air and the soft hum of the river echoed through ancient trees, there lived a humble artist named Kirei. Her name, meaning beautiful, reflected the grace with which she embraced life. Kirei was known for her artistry, especially the intricate paintings that adorned the walls of Meiyo. Her works captured the essence of the village, the harmonious dance of nature, the resilience of its people, and the timeless beauty that whispered through the fabric of existence. Yet, despite her undeniable talent, Kirei harbored a secret struggle. Beneath the brushstrokes of perfection lay a relentless pursuit of flawlessness that burdened her creative spirit. Each stroke, each hue, carried the weight of an unattainable standard she imposed upon herself. One day, as the sun bathed Meiyo in a golden glow, a wise monk named Satori visited the village. His presence was like a ripple through still water, a gentle disturbance that carried the wisdom of ages. Kirei, curious about the monk's reputation for profound insights, sought an audience. She found Satori meditating by the riverbank, his eyes reflecting the serenity of the flowing water. "Great monk," Kirei began with a bow, "I am Kirei, the artist of Meiyo. Though my paintings adorn these walls, my heart carries a burden. I seek you."